Okay, so in this video, I'm just going to be showing you the Nirvana map and what all NPCs are there and what exactly they do. So I'll just open the version 18 of the Pokemon Essentials God mode. And why version? So basically I will be sharing version 18 and 20. The reason behind that will be coming in the next video. So basically in this I'll just go in a circle here. So the first NPC, this one is the one that gives you all the Pokemons. So the text command basically shows you a message, and the show choice command gives you a choice between whatever choices you add. You can edit it by right clicking and pressing on edit, or you can just press the spacebar. So you can see here the choice 1 is yes I want, and choice 2 is nope I'm happy. So the default choice is choice 2. When choice 1 is selected, then this particular script is run. So you can add a new thing here just by double clicking it, and you can see there are a lot of things here, but I'm not going to be teaching you everything. So you just need to know show text basically is showing a message, show choices is giving you choices, and I think that's all the things that I'm using in these. So and the script one basically gives you a box that allows you to add any script. So this is going to be a Ruby script here, and you can add any script here. So in this case, I'm running the pb get all Pokemon function that will be in the scripts when we add the God mode scripts. Next up is going to be this particular one. So I'll just go in a circle from this one to in a circle back to this. So this one is the IV maximizer. So again, text and then show choices. When yes, this again shows a message, then shows a choice, then gives you option to add to party, PC, or just exit the script. So in this particular script, what this is doing is basically getting the maximum amount of like the value that we can set on the IVs, and then basically if you choose party, then it goes for every single Pokemon in your party and then gives them this particular value which you choose. So that's basically changing the IVs of your Pokemon in your party, and then calc stats basically refreshes the stats of your Pokemon. And after that, the same thing happens for your PC Pokemon. So instead of just going through the 6 Pokemons like here, it goes through every single box and every single Pokemon inside those boxes. Next up is this one. So this one gives you the ability to catch other Pokemons. So this, I think it's useless now because I have added the option to just press control while throwing the Pokeball. But then again, if you want to use this, then it just sets the snag machine variable to true, which allows the Pokemon trainer to send a Pokeball on someone else's Pokemon. Next is this one. So this basically infects the Pokemons with Pokerus. So again, this is just running a simple script which goes through every single Pokemon in your party and gives it Pokerus 15. Next is this one. So this one basically asks you if you want any specific Pokemon. Again, I think this one is redundant because I have already made changes to the debug version inside the debug menu. So again, this what it does is basically asks you which Pokemon you want, and then if species is not 0, so basically if you have selected a Pokemon, then it asks you for its level, then it basically is creating like the number prompt. So here we are creating the number prompt for the level. Once it gets the level, it basically runs this particular function which gives you the Pokemon at that specific level. Next is this one. So this basically gives you all of the items. I don't think this is available in debug, but if it is, then this is redundant as well. But what it does is basically goes through every single possible value of PB items. So basically goes from 0 to whatever the maximum is. So for example, there are 300 items, then it will go from 1 to 300. And it will use this particular function which is pb store item comma 999. So it basically gives you the all of the items 999 in count. Next is going to be this one. So it basically deletes all of your Pokemons in boxes, which is, again, it's pretty simple. It goes through all of your boxes and every single Pokemon in those boxes, and then just makes that particular space blank, which makes it basically out of Pokemons. So it will just clear all of your boxes. Next is this one. So this particularly deletes some item in your bag. So what basically it gives you a list of, so it's not giving you a list, it basically asks you which item do you want to delete from your bag. Then it gets the maximum amount of that value, so like how many values, how many items can exist in your bag per slot, and then it gives you how many to delete, and then you can delete it. Next is this one. So it basically allows you to hack your own Pokédex and allows you to basically own and seen all of the Pokemons. I think this is just going from 1 to 926 and it needs some changing. So I will in future change this to all of the Pokemons in the game. So don't worry about that. It currently is 926, but the one you will get will not be 926. It will instead be just pb species dot max value or something like that. So that's basically giving you the option to own all or like seen all Pokemons. So in that case, you can basically like have option to select these. You can seen all or seen none. So basically it allows you to completely complete the Pokédex or just blank it out. Next is basically the item clearer. So it will delete every single item from your bag. So basically that's exactly what it does. So I don't think you need some explanation for that. So next is this one. So it will make all your PC Pokemons shiny. It goes through every single Pokemon in the storage, and it basically changes the value of shiny to true. So it will basically make every single Pokemon in your storage shiny. Next is the add more storage boxes. So this originally did not used to work, but now it works because I have changed it. So pb add storage boxes is again another function that will be in the god mode scripts, which I will be explaining later in the other Pokemon Essentials guides. Next is going to be the making all your party Pokemons level 100, which pretty much again is self-explanatory. It goes through every single Pokemon in your party and then changes its level to 100 and then just refreshes the stats of them. Next is this one. So basically it gives you the option to get any specific item. Now this again I think is redundant because this already is available in debug menu, so I think you are not going to be using it. But basically what it does is give you the list of items and then option to choose how many of these how many of that item you want in your bag, and then it gives you the item or items. Next is this one. So this will basically make all your party Pokemon shiny. The other one was making all your storage Pokemon shiny, and this one is party Pokemon shiny. This is much easier. It just goes through every single of your party Pokemon and then makes it shiny using the make shiny function. Next and finally is this one. So it will give you money and coins. So basically the coins are changed by this this particular condition, sorry, the command. So you can change that. I think it's inside change gold. Yeah, this is the one. So that's changing the money and coins, and the sorry, the money, the coins will be changed through the script. So pokemon global.coins will be added by here. So it just adds 1000. You can change this to anything you want, but by default it gives you only 1000 coins. This one is not doing anything. It's basically making the introduction. So once you come to this map for the first time, it will basically say that, hi, my name is Ishan and I'm really glad that you're using my hack and all of these things. So if you then go back to the main game and just save once, then this will not ask you for anything. By default it will just gives you the information and all. And you can have multiple event pages, but again, I'm not going to be teaching you how to use Pokemon Essentials because there are better guides out there. So that's pretty much what the Nirvana map is doing. Oh, and this is a blank event, it does nothing, so you don't need to worry about this. But these three are basically working whenever the player touches them. So you can see here player touch, and basically use the script pb teleport back, which also gets used when you press F6 or when you select teleport back in the menu. So that's pretty much the Nirvana map. I also have the Nirvana map for version 20, but I think it would be better to just show you the Nirvana map in version 20 for in the guide for version 20, because version 19 and 20 are using the newer Nirvana map, and all of the games before those all of the versions of Essentials before those are using this particular one. So basically three essential versions are using this one, and only two of them are using the new ones. So I will be explaining the new one in version 19 and 20's guide. So this is the Nirvana map. Yeah, that's pretty much it.